Salamotim Afbi. Today I want to share with you some information about SIBO, which is small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. And this is a condition that affects up to 55% of the Americans, the people who live in the United States. And it could be higher, or it is higher, because a lot of us don't even know that we have it. Now, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth is an overgrowth in the small intestines, where bacteria should not be, or a large amount of bacteria should not be in the small intestine. It actually should be in the large intestine or the colon. So if it's in the small intestine, it's going to create some disturbances in your gut tract. When you have SIBO, you eat, and when you eat, the food is going to move through the small intestinal tract, and as it moves through the small intestinal tract, it's going to get caught up by this gang of bacteria, harmful bacteria, that is going to catch it, slow it down, stop it in its tracks, and then the food is going to ferment because it's taking too long to get to the large intestine. It's going to ferment, and it's going to cause conditions like bloating. The biggest one is bloating. And what bloating actually is just gas stuck in the gut. It's going to create gas, and then it's also going to create other conditions or symptoms. It's going to trigger other symptoms that I'm about to name for you. Now, if you want a visual for what SIBO is, think of it like a traffic jam that's in your small intestines, because the food is going to get stopped and stuck right there where that gang of harmful bacteria is. It's actually like a real gang. They be throwing up signs and everything, and they be like, what set you claim? And then if you don't claim the right set, then you're out of here. They're going to leave that food right there, stuck right there for an extended period of time until it ferments. And like I said, you have gas and then these other conditions that I'm about to name for you. The most common symptom that you will experience if you have SIBO is abdominal bloating. Now, this abdominal bloating most likely gets worse after your meals. The next common symptom is gas, excessive gas, like a bunch of burping or belching, flatulence. If you just always seem to pass gas, burp, flatulate, then you might have SIBO. You might have that bacterial overgrowth in your small intestines. Now, the third symptom that you may experience if you have SIBO is abdominal pain or discomfort. Most people who deal with SIBO have abdominal cramping. It feels like cramping, and this is usually after meals. If you have diarrhea or constipation or both, you may have SIBO. Now, diarrhea, you can have diarrhea and constipation, but not at the same time, of course. They're going to alternate. So people report having both diarrhea and constipation. Now, diarrhea and constipation are both digestive issues that we want to address. But if you're constantly having these two issues or one, then you may consider looking into getting tested for SIBO. The last symptom you may experience if you have SIBO is nausea or loss of appetite. Most of the time, because the food is stuck right there in the large intestine, your food is backed up, and you're not able to absorb the nutrients, or your body is not able to absorb the nutrients that it needs, which leads to nausea and loss of appetite. All right, so let's talk about what you might experience as a result of these symptoms of SIBO. The first one is going to be unintentional weight loss. You're not trying to lose weight, but somehow the weight just does not stay on you, or you may lose weight unintentionally. And that will be because of malabsorption. Your body is not able to absorb the nutrients into your gut, and that would be because the bacteria is taking up the resources to absorb the nutrients in your gut. The next one you might experience is fatigue and weakness. You don't know why you're always tired. You don't know why you feel so weak. You don't know why you feel so sluggish. It would be because you have a nutrient deficiency, and it's because your body is not able to absorb these nutrients due to the bacterial overgrowth in your small intestine. And the last one you might experience due to the bacterial overgrowth in your small intestine is vitamin deficiencies, specifically vitamins B12, D, A, E, and K. These are the particular vitamins that you may experience a deficiency in because B12 is first of all a little bit harder to absorb than the rest of the vitamins. A, E, D, and K are fat soluble, and your body is not able to absorb very much fat while it's fighting off the bacteria in your small intestine. All right, so now that we know what SIBO is, we know what the symptoms are, we know what it can cause, and how we may feel if we potentially have SIBO, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. I want to share with you some ways that you can help overcome SIBO. There are 3 steps that I want you to take. The first step I want you to do is to rid your body or stop eating, eliminate sugars and carbs. The bacteria in the small intestine thrive on sugars and carbs, okay? Instead of eating sugars and carbs, try eating or consider eating foods that are easily digestible, like soups and fruits and vegetables, mainly vegetables that have already been cooked, so your body doesn't have to work as hard to digest these foods. All right, the second step you'll want to do is to set aside 4 weeks to cleanse your gut of harmful bacteria. We have a Happy Flora cleanse that will cleanse your gut of the harmful bacteria. It contains the most important ingredients like allicin, oregano, clove, and echinacea that will help to rid your body of bacteria. And the last step that you will want to take to rid your body of the bacterial overgrowth is to incorporate prebiotics and probiotics. We have a prebiotic formula that is specially designed to improve your gut flora after your bacterial cleanse. All of the herbal cleanses and formulas that I mentioned are available on our website offthellc.com, or you can come in and pick them up at 4161 William Styron Square North. Now, as far as the cleanse is concerned, it's going to take time. Allow for your body to take those 4 weeks to heal itself. Now, the body is really designed to heal itself, and it has amazing ability once it's placed in a healing state. So make sure that you commit to these 4 weeks, and once you do, you'll see an amazing, drastic difference. Remember, you're not in this alone. We are here to help. We're here to assist. And while you're doing this on the cleanse, and each and every day, make sure that you drink your water, make sure you eat your live foods, and go for your walk at least 10 minutes a day. I promise it's going to change your life. Peace.